My wife left me and our kids for her soulmate, then came back 5 years later expecting forgiveness. I never thought I'd become one of those people posting personal drama online, but here we are. I'm 39 now. My ex-wife, Lauren, is 37. We were together for 12 years, married for 9, and we have 2 kids together, Emma, who's now 13, and Noah, who just turned 10. For most of our marriage, I genuinely believed we were happy. Not movie perfect happy. Real happy. We struggled financially at first. We lived in a tiny apartment with leaking ceilings while I worked construction during the day and delivered food at night. Lauren stayed home with the kids when they were babies because daycare cost more than she could make working. It was hard, but we were a team. Or at least I thought we were. Things changed slowly after Lauren went back to work. At first, I was actually proud of her. She got a job at a local gym managing memberships and quickly became popular there. She started dressing differently, wearing makeup more often, going out with coworkers after shifts. Again, none of this bothered me. I trusted her completely. If anything, I thought it was good for her confidence after years of feeling stuck at home with kids. Then came the complaints. Suddenly our life wasn't enough anymore. Our house was too small. I worked too much. We never had fun. No matter what I did, it felt like I was failing some invisible test. I'd come home exhausted after 10-hour shifts and she'd barely acknowledge me. But the weirdest part? She became obsessed with social media. Especially these relationship influencers constantly posting things like, "If he wanted to, he would. You deserve passion. Never settle." It honestly felt like the internet was slowly convincing my wife she hated her life. Around that same time, she started talking constantly about a guy named Tyler. At first he was just a coworker. Then suddenly every story involved him somehow. Tyler said this. Tyler thinks that. Tyler recommended this restaurant. You know how people talk when they're already emotionally attached to someone? Yeah. That. I asked her once if something was going on between them. She laughed. Actually laughed in my face. You're insecure. That word still pisses me off. Because looking back, I wasn't insecure. I was right. A few months later, Lauren sat me down at the kitchen table after the kids went to sleep. I remember every detail of that conversation because it completely destroyed my life. She said, "I don't think I'm happy anymore." At first I thought she meant depression or stress. Then she said the words that made my stomach drop. "I think I married too young." I asked if there was someone else. She hesitated. And honestly, that hesitation told me everything. Eventually she admitted she had feelings for Tyler. But according to her, nothing physical happened. Sure. Apparently they had a deep emotional connection. I remember asking, "So what exactly are you saying?" And she looked me dead in the eyes and said, "I think Tyler is my soulmate." Soulmate. After 12 years together. After 2 children. After everything we built. I genuinely felt like I was having an out-of-body experience listening to her talk. I asked if she wanted counseling. She said no. I asked if she wanted time apart. She said no. She wanted to leave immediately. And she did. Within 2 weeks, she moved into Tyler's apartment. I wish I could explain how brutal those first months were. Imagine putting your kids to bed while they cry asking why mommy doesn't live here anymore. Imagine your daughter asking if she did something wrong. Imagine your son waiting near the window every Friday hoping his mom won't cancel visitation again. Because she did. Constantly. At first Lauren acted like she'd still be super involved with the kids. That lasted maybe 3 months. Then Tyler apparently got a new job opportunity in another city about 4 hours away. And Lauren went with him. Away from her children. I still remember Emma overhearing that conversation. She just quietly went to her room and shut the door. No crying. No yelling. Which honestly hurt worse. Over time, Lauren slowly became more of a holiday mom. Birthday texts. Occasional weekend visits. Random gifts mailed from different cities. But the daily parenting? That became me. Everything became me. School meetings. Doctor appointments. Nightmares. Homework. Soccer games. All of it. And honestly, I stepped up because I had no choice. But there were nights I sat in my car after work and just broke down crying from exhaustion. The worst part was social media. Lauren constantly posted photos with Tyler like they were living some perfect romance movie. Trips to beaches. Concerts. Cute captions about finding true happiness. Meanwhile, I was home helping our son with math homework and trying to figure out how to stretch groceries until payday. For a long time, I hated her. Like truly hated her. Not because she stopped loving me. People fall out of love. It happens. I hated her because she abandoned our children chasing some fantasy. And they noticed. Kids always notice. Emma especially became distant after a couple years. Whenever Lauren visited, Emma acted polite but cold. Noah took it differently. He became desperate for attention from her. Every cancelled visit crushed him. One time she missed his birthday because Tyler surprised her with a weekend trip. I'll never forget my son pretending he didn't care. He was 8 years old. About 5 years passed like this. Then one night, completely out of nowhere, Lauren called me crying. Apparently Tyler had cheated on her. Multiple times. And not only that, he'd been secretly messaging other women almost their entire relationship. I remember sitting there in silence while she sobbed on the phone about betrayal. Part of me wanted to laugh. Not proud of that. But the irony was unbelievable. Then came the part that truly shocked me. She said, "I made the biggest mistake of my life." Apparently Tyler had kicked her out after a massive fight. And suddenly she started talking about family again. About the kids. About regrets. About realizing what real love actually was. A week later, she asked if we could meet in person. Against my better judgment, I agreed. She looked older. Tired. Not physically ugly or anything, just emotionally worn down. Like reality had finally hit her. We talked for almost 2 hours. At one point she started crying and said, "I thought I was choosing happiness." I asked her, "And what about the kids? What exactly did you think they were feeling while you chased happiness?" She didn't answer. Because there wasn't an answer. Then she asked the question I think she'd wanted to ask all along. Do you think we could ever be a family again? Honestly? 5 years earlier I probably would have said yes instantly. But sitting there looking at her, I realized something. I didn't love her anymore. Not romantically. I cared about her because she's the mother of my children. But the woman I loved stopped existing the day she walked away from our kids. I told her the truth. There's too much damage. She cried harder than I'd ever seen before. But what really broke me was what happened later with the kids. Lauren genuinely thought they'd be excited to reconnect. Instead, Emma barely reacted. And Noah, after years of begging for his mother's attention, acted nervous around her like she was a distant relative. That destroyed Lauren emotionally. Because for the first time, she realized something brutal. Children grow up. And they eventually stop waiting for the parent who left. These days, Lauren tries much harder. She comes to school events now. Calls more often. Actually shows up consistently. And I respect that. I truly do. People can change. But some consequences never fully disappear. Emma still doesn't fully trust her. Noah still gets anxious whenever plans change. And me? I eventually met someone else. A woman named Claire. She's kind. Stable. Honest. The kids adore her. And for the first time in years, our home actually feels peaceful again. Sometimes I wonder if Lauren expected life to pause while she chased her soulmate. Like she could come back whenever reality disappointed her. But life doesn't work like that. People move on. Kids grow up. Love changes. And sometimes the hardest consequence of leaving is realizing there's nothing left to come back to.